Hello, Aspire members, and welcome to the October Rundown. Hey, fall's here. It's going to be winter soon.
Thanksgiving's over.
No,
it already snowed.
Not yet. We still have that to look forward to.
No, I already seen snow this week.
Oh, you already saw snow?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the Aspire calendar while we're at it.
It's almost like we're coming to ahead with the year almost.
But you and me and a couple of others are going to be gone here.
By the time they see this, you will be on vacation,
Yes.
and we will be getting ready to head out to Anaheim for the NAR NXT conference.
Yes, I know it's coming up fast. I can't believe it's here already. We've got a couple things that we need to talk about. I mean, one of them is the Christmas party that's coming up.
Yep.
It's going to be out at the Grand Traverse Resort.
December 9th.
December 9th. And what we've done this year is something a little creative. Our events and meeting manager here at the association worked out an arrangement with Grand Traverse Resort, and they do the biggest little community Christmas party out there. And the idea is that here's an opportunity to go to a Christmas party, celebrate with each other, but also celebrate with people in the room who are not realtors. I mean, here's an opportunity to network. And everything. So more information will be coming out about that. The member gets to go for free, but if you bring a guest,
it's $52.
$52 if it's a significant other or a partner or just anybody that you want to bring. There is a cost associated with that. So when you make your reservation to be there, make sure you let us know if you're bringing a non-member with you.
And we are doing a little cocktail reception prior.
We are. Just prior to that, we're doing our awards ceremony there at the Grand Traverse Resort in a separate room. And all members are welcome to attend that meeting. There'll be just a few hors d'oeuvres and some drinks. That'll kind of get you started. And then you just move down to the Governor's Hall for the big bash. So I think it's kind of a unique way of approaching the holiday party. And something we've never done before, but we're really kind of interested in how this is going to work out.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Very festive. So.
Yeah. And the day before that, we actually have our last board meeting of the year.
We do.
So it's going to be a busy week.
Yeah, it is going to be a very busy week. Go ahead.
We had to combine, due to the calendar with Anaheim, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, we actually combined the November and December board meeting to December 8th. So any members welcome to participate, show up. We do have a comment phase. We'd love to hear the comments. We do try to address stuff off to the side afterwards.
Right.
So
we did get some comments about the general membership meeting out at Interlaken. It was not well attended, but for those that were there, I think they would agree that that was a very beautiful and very accommodating venue.
Next time I'll try to make it in person. Sorry.
Well, everything worked out well, and I'm glad you're feeling well.
Yes.
So, there's that. So then at the board meeting, we also talked about succession planning.
Yep. We have the ball rolling on that. You're working on getting some RFPs for us for some things so that we can kind of sit down and go through and start working with it, getting a task team developed and start trying to move forward. Yeah, and it's baby steps.
General membership meeting. Ken Kleinrich said Kim wasn't going to be here forever, and I didn't know if he knew something I didn't know, but I was prepared for a cardiac at any moment after he made that comment. But the succession plan is about a lot of different phases of the association and the multiple listing service, and in light of what we've been watching in the media concerning the lawsuit with and the
by now, everybody in the association should have heard the jury verdict from Tuesday. Right now, from what I'm being told from our president, Tracy Casper at NAR, just keep business as usual as of right now because NAR will be appealing. And right now, we just have to move forward, keep doing what's in the best interest for our clients as well as the consumers. So and make sure you're explaining the contracts correctly to both buyers and sellers at this point.
With Michael's assistance, I put out a message to our entire membership and let them know kind of what's happening and how it is looking from a local point of view. But one of the best things that we can offer is the fact that Brian Western from Michigan Realtor put out the latest letter of the law and I would urge everybody to go out there and watch it. It talks about all the things that we should be doing right now to make sure we don't do something we shouldn't be doing.
Exactly.
And that means get the proper forms and the contracts and things done appropriately the way they're supposed to be done. Again, it was a very useful letter of the law, and it doesn't take that long. I think, 6-7 minutes
Something
maybe?
like that, but it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's probably one of the best investments in a few minutes that you can make right away. So
Another resource that we also have is competition.realtor.
Yep.
It's put on by NAR, and there is even some stuff that you can download regarding, it talks about why we have realtors and if we don't have realtors.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, one of the graphics is pretty messy
what
if we're
the
not
world
around.
looks like without multiple listing service, which is a big deal. And yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things that came out of the trial that I don't know people really surprised about is that the jurors really don't know who we are and what we do and how we do and what the relevance is. And that's a hard lesson to have to deal with right now.
And I don't think they also understand the cooperative compensation.
No.
Exactly.
No.
And so that's something that definitely we're going to be paying attention to. But if you have questions, reach out to anybody on the board or the association staff, and we will try and connect you with the right information at this point and keep everybody up to date as we get the information.
I agree.
I know when we're in Anaheim, we're also going to have some specific meetings towards that as well. So we'll be coming back with more information, hopefully.
So you've heard of synchronized dancing and synchronized swimming. Let's do a synchronized page turn. Ready? There, look at that. Wow, that was great.
We are so in this together.
We're in sync. Anyway, the last thing we really wanted to talk about from the board meeting was that we did have a membership trends report put together by our own Jennifer Kowal, who does this for me every year. And it went back, I think, over a decade maybe. And for people who might be wondering what's going on out there with our membership, the truth of the matter is this latest turn basically mirrors almost everything that we've had in the past decade, which is we lose some and we gain some.
And oddly enough, we're holding steady.
Yes.
I know at the 5 years on the board that I've been here, we've been right around the same number. So I think in October, the number as of then was the 1043. So we're still doing good. I know that's been my concern as the market shifted, if we're going to see a lot of members drop off, but we've seen the same amount come in every year that we lose.
Yep, and I think at our high point we were at 1,060, and we have an orientation class coming up next week, and it looks like we may hit that number again as we bring people through the orientation. We've got a pretty full class, so very much business as usual here in our corner of Michigan and everything like that, regardless of what's happening in other markets. And I will tell you, from over a decade ago, when we went through the recession and the housing bubble bursting, we were impacted by that, but not at all like the rest of the country or the rest of the state. So for people who might be a little nervous about what's happening out there in their industry, I will tell you, take a breath and wait, because things have a way of working through, and we're kind of impacted, but not really so much.
And this also it makes me want to remind everybody, this is your opportunity in a market like this to also be involved at the association level, because you will get firsthand knowledge, in a sense, when we're hearing this stuff before we put it out to the association on stuff. Being involved is very, very important. I know I'll probably stay involved at some other capacity on committees and stuff after this year.
Yes.
And it's very important.
And I think one of the most important messages that we can share with the members right now is be careful what you digest from online sources, social media posts, even some of the industry magazines and online sources. I have actually dropped subscription to 3 industry journals just because the way they have taken this court case and sensationalized it and tried to, like every moment there's something and it's very dramatic and everything like that. I'm not looking to them to give me that kind of drama. They become tabloids almost around this whole thing, and some of the other problems that NAR is working with. I just want the facts.
Yep.
And so if you have any questions, feel free to call any of the board members. Feel free to call here and talk to the staff. We have information that can either help support or basically tell you, nope, that's just rumor, innuendo, drama, whatever it might be. I don't know if many people caught your line at the general membership meeting. We were at Interlochen, and President Koppe said, you know, if you're looking for Drama 101, it's across campus in the Performing Arts Building. That was actually, I think, a very clever way of saying, yeah, we're not here to provide drama. We're here to just make sure that our members have what they need. So
that's what we're here as volunteer leaders to do.
So do we do a dramatic ending to this?
Well, actually, I think we have one more thing that we forgot about.
Okay.
We need to acknowledge that we have 3 new board members starting in January.
That's true.
We had 8 people running initially.
Amazing.
Which was awesome to see for the 3 seats. So a big congratulations goes out to Matt Dukoski, Ken Kleinrichard,
yes, Ken,
and Lynn Moon.
Lynn Moon, yes. All 3 names that are very familiar to many, many, many of our members. And so we welcome them, and we will be swearing them in after the first of the year when we do the installation of officers. And then we're off and running.
Yeah, so it'll be exciting.
It's been great. All right. Anything else?
With that, I think we're going to be wheels up to Anaheim.
Wheels up to Anaheim. Gotcha. All right. So we will see you next month after we finish the meeting. Remember, it's on December 8th.
8:30 in the morning.
It's a combined November-December meeting. And I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and enjoy your holiday.
Have a great time.